I'm Dr. Sarah Keller, a junior fellow at the Max Weber Kolleg in Erfurt in Germany. The research group I'm part of is entitled Religion and Urbanity: Reciprocal Formations, and it looks at the interdependency of religion and urbanity across time and space. With this video, we are going to explore water spaces in India. The Indian subcontinent, with its particular climatic and cultural conditions, is an iconic example of unique worlds developing around water. Here, water is not only an important element of livelihood, but it also carries crucial spiritual and religious significance. We will visit together the exhibition Life Around Water, organized by the German research group Religion and Urbanity from the Max Weber Kolleg in Erfurt. The exhibition presents large photographs and images on the life around water in South Asia. It is a rich collection of pictures by several artists on the manifold atmospheres and activities booming in South Asia wherever water arises. The images are displayed in the historical church and the cloister of the 13th century monastery of the Augustinian friars in the medieval town of Erfurt in Germany. We will also meet social and human scientists working on the environment and culture of South Asia. Some of the artists and the photographers of the exhibition will also talk about their work. Together, we are going to look at the beauty and the challenges of Indian waters. As the main means of purification, water is an essential component on the path of moksha or liberation. The spaces connected to water reflect this multidimensionality. They are at once spaces of female conviviality, colorful and dynamic environments, and backdrops to a refined architecture.
The ritual baths is another commonality across various cultures. And like any other culture of the world, the Hindu religion also believes in various use of water in rituals, right from the birth till the death. And it is all related to the cosmological understanding of the primordial sea and the emergence of the entire whatever living beings and whatever exists based on this emerges from the water, the primordial sea. And one has to ford this primordial sea to arrive at. And it is extremely, very carefully knitted into the celestial. So the movement of the stars, the astronomy, the days on which the ritual baths become very critical and important is built into the lives of people. And on a particular day, for example, the full moon becomes very important when baths are taken. Then there are also so many melas, like we have the Kumbh Mela, where people go to a particular river and take a bath. So bathing and the ritual bathing is hugely and closely connected to the movement of the stars. And then it is predicted, people look at it, the dates are important, certain dates are more important than the others, certain time is more important than the others, so much so that even the seconds are important.
Die totale Prägung des gesamten Lebens durch das Wasser hat auch dazu geführt, dass wie in kaum einer anderen Kultur das Wasser religiös aufgeladen worden ist. Wasser kann heilig sein und dann reinigt es nicht nur äußerlich, sondern ebenso auch innerlich. Es vermag die Sünden abzuwaschen, die uns an der Erlösung aus dem Geburtenkreislauf verhindert. Das erklärt die zentrale religiöse Funktion des Badens in Indien. Und es erklärt auch, warum schon von alters her Badeplätze an den Flüssen oft als heilig verehrt worden sind. Die meisten großen Feste in Indien sind in irgendeiner Weise mit Wasser und mit Flüssen verbunden. Der wichtigste Ort in dieser Hinsicht sind die Badeplätze am Ganges in der heiligen Stadt Benares. Es mag für uns verwunderlich aussehen, wenn ein Pilger am Morgen in den für uns unglaublich schmutzigen Fluten des Ganges untertaucht, um dort sein rituelles Bad zu nehmen. Er oder sie erwarten sich davon, dass ihre Sünden abgewaschen werden an dieser heiligen Stelle. Und in den Vorstellungen ist es das Allerbeste, wenn man dort sogar sterben kann.
In India, water is worshipped since time immemorial. People tend to perceive different emotions and thoughts while experiencing seasonal variations in landscape. These seasonal variations are celebrated in India by different festivals. Some welcome the onset of the New Year, while some celebrate the harvest, the rains, or the new moon.
Rivers are the lifeline of India. The Ghat is a place of a holy and a sacred form of worship. There are many meanings of Narmada River, where people worship this river for its purity and sacredness. People use this river water for holy bath, daily rituals, and life needs. Hindus cremate the bodies of deceased as they believe that it is the best way to release the soul for reincarnation. The remains in the form of ashes are ideally immersed in the holy river like Narmada, Ganga, Tapi. The process is called Asti Visarjan. The meaning of Asti is the leftover bones or collected ashes of dead people, and Visarjan is to immerse. If the immersion is not possible immediately, they put it in the crematorium and immerse them as soon as possible.
Rankal Lake is situated in Kolhapur city of Maharashtra, which has a rich culture dating back to 3rd century. It has a strong connection with the famous temple of goddesses Mahalakshmi, which is a goddess of wealth and prosperity. My intent in these pictures is to revive the lost cultural connection between the people of the Kolhapur city and the Rankal Lake through the medium of a garden design at the edge of the lake, which will discard all the external activities of humans only to invite and stimulate the interaction of man and nature.
Given the symbolic, social, economic and spiritual role of water in South Asia, it will come as no surprise that water spaces have produced an extraordinary architectural landscape. This gave rise to Angkor Wat, crisscrossed by kilometers of canals, to the Taj Mahal, one of the wonders of the world overlooking the Yamuna, and to a multitude of fountains, step wells, tanks, and monumental lakes treated architecturally like grand temples and palaces. From the cities of the Harappan civilization in the 3rd millennium BC and their immense reservoirs, to the sophisticated tanks of the Mughal period and the extraordinary stepwells of Western India, the subcontinent is full of ingenious and sophisticated water-related constructions. The poetic and aesthetic features owe much to the spiritual dimension of water. This reminds us that in the Indian imagination, the idealist place is a pleasure garden enlivened by water.
In both rural and urban India, water is central to women's lives. Among the urban poor, without home access to piped water, women play the major part in fetching water from wells, tanks, or municipal taps, and they bathe themselves and their children, wash clothes, and scrub utensils at community water bodies. As a result, the public water resource, whether a river or a tank, which is a kind of urban pond, often with an attached ghat or steps, or simply a municipal tap, becomes an important location of women's labour and female sociability. In villages, for example, in desert areas of Rajasthan, water is a scarce resource and women have to walk many miles to fetch water for their families. In cities, this distance is shorter, but women must wait for the municipal taps to run and perform the labour of carrying buckets and pitchers or washing clothes. All over India, women are visible outside their homes, principally in these public, water-related settings where they socialize with their fellow women, share their stories and household gossip, and develop a kind of physical closeness. Moreover, many religious rituals, for example, the Chhat Puja of northern India, involve water-borne offerings to the sun god of flowers, fruits, and earthen pitchers, as well as ceremonial dips in ponds or rivers by all worshippers. Women are active in such rituals, which allow them unaccustomed bodily freedoms in the element of water. Some women can be seen swimming or enjoying themselves, while others pray and offer obeisance to the deity.
I hope you enjoyed your visit of the exhibition India Life Around Water. For more information on the themes and the individual photographs, you may access the podcast by scanning the QR code at the exhibition or checking the link given below the video. The exhibition has been organized with the support of the DFG and in the framework of the International Summer Workshop on Accessing Water in the South Asian City. If you want to know more about our research projects and the profile of our fellows and core group members, you can check our website, which is linked below. We hope you enjoyed the visit, and we would be happy to hear about you.
Thank you.